Greetings. I had to search a long time to find out which one of these videos was going to serve my purpose. And I finally found this one, The Dark Side of Santa. But it took me about a half hour because the commercial powers to be, they don't want to, mess up their retail market by exposing the real deal, see. So we're going to get into this video and have some commentary afterwards.
Looking more into the mythology and the history of this character of Santa Claus, you actually start to find out the darker pagan roots of this figure, of this character in mythology. Because Santa is a representation of the devil. And just taking the dualistic nature of Santa, which I came to realize recently, even with the name Santa Claus, the word Santa is an anagram of Satan, and the word Claus is an anagram of Lucas. So you've got that whole dark and light paradigm, the dualistic paradigm of Father Christmas. And you can even see in these ancient depictions, in this ancient artwork, Saint Nicholas with the 3 children of Saturn, for Saturnalia. Saturnalia being the name of the festival that was celebrated in the winter solstice in ancient Rome, where people let loose and they drank too much and eat too much. Nothing similar to Christmas at all. And so as you can see here, Saint Nicholas is quite clearly linked, affiliated with the ancient Roman god Saturn. So back to the dualistic nature of Father Christmas or Santa Claus, quite hypocritically, Santa himself seems to have both a nice and a naughty side. This shadow, this wicked evil aspect to Santa's character is referred to as Krampus. And there's a big movie coming out right now about Krampus. And it depicts this lower demonic aspect to Santa's character who comes to punish and torture children for not being good. And then on the other hand, at this time of year, which is the winter solstice for them, you've got the Vatican, or the Roman Catholic Church, pushing the symbolism of the birth of Tammuz, the Antichrist, the false Messiah, the Sun King coming into the bleak midwinter, because there's a reason that they're celebrating this on December the 25th. Because there's quite a lot that points to Jesus being born earlier in the year, around September. And trust me, I'm pretty sure they know that. And so there must be a very good reason why they have chosen the date of December the 25th as opposed to the real birthday of Christ or something nearer to it. Well, the reason being is because December the 25th is the birthday of many, many Babylonian pagan gods, and this whole pagan festival is actually masquerading as light to many Christians. I think it's great to see family, and I think it's great to remember the birth of our Saviour, but please be aware that this festival is shrouded in pagan symbolism, and that Santa Claus, at the very, very least, is extremely dangerous.
But the question that we need to ask is this the birthday of Christ? Was Christ born on December 25th? And if not, whose birthday is it?
Well, hello everyone, I hope you're all well in this season, which is of course not the birth of Christ, but rather Saturnalia.
Because we don't celebrate the ancient pagan festival of Saturnalia. Jesus, on the other hand, was actually born in the summer. His birthday was moved to coincide with the traditional pagan holiday that celebrated the winter solstice.
This is the reason they celebrate the birth of their sun king or their Babylonian sun god in the middle of the winter solstice, because it represents the fire and ice.
You know that star right there? It's not Saturn, the star of Saturn. That's Sirius. And Jesus was black. So everything is opposite. They had to turn Jesus into a Caucasian or a white god, say that he was God, which it don't say that Jesus don't never say that he's God in that sense, the creator God. Jesus, what he was speaking of was he's in the way of all the prophets following the laws of the Most High, which is the laws of the supreme intelligence manifested into man, you know. And man has every aspect of the universe within him. But the Caucasian, by him not being the original man, he don't have all of that in him, see. He has less of what the original man has. So this is why he's making the claim that Jesus is white, and knowing that one day we'll find out that Jesus, what they call Jesus, the one they call Jesus, is black. It goes back to ancient Kemet or Egypt, and that we'll find out that Jesus' real name is Isa, because they didn't have J's. So they put Santa Claus, and Santa Claus served two purposes. Santa Claus serves the purpose of commercialism and the Caucasian figure, a Snow White man in a Snow White land, spreading joy to every little girl and boy. Enough of this. Come back with another one of these and then we out.